Welcome to a Sea Otters podcast. I don't know how to say it.
Say it.
Up.
Good job.
This is the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Otters podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
More like the world's okayest podcast.
Had to do with kids.
Ooh,
Recordings in progress.
I like your shirt, Mike. I think I got the same one.
What?
I said I like your shirt. I think I got the same one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, it looks a little different.
had it for about 6 years.
Check this out.
Yeah, my wife bought it for me, so I don't know.
Oh my god!
Free
You
roll up.
gotta eat that like a 5-year-old and eat it all in one bite.
All right, we're gonna time
Shove
him.
it all in your mouth.
We gotta time
one
him.
up.
No, we gotta time you to sit there and just do it with your mouth.
Only pound it?
That's what we can do with Adam. We can all get a
How fast
fucking
can Kris?
free by the foot and fucking roll it up in
I
our
got-
mouth.
I'm gonna get the timer.
See
I'm
who
gonna get
can
the
win.
timer set.
What's the world record for it? I gotta do it. I'm sitting down.
Kevin,
No,
fact check it.
you got what? You guys want to over under this real quick? What do you think? What time will
I think
be?
we might as well.
I got my stopwatch ready.
Play some bets on this.
Let's see what the world record is first.
I'm gonna
I wanna know
I
guess.
don't know
Awesome.
if I could even find that.
World record for
Guinness,
what? For roll up?
Guinness Book of World Records. Come on.
I'm gonna guess 11 seconds.
11 seconds.
11. I'm gonna
That's-
go with
I
11.
feel like that's impressive. I think
Pretty
you're
fast.
putting a lot on. Yeah, I think it's pretty
Yeah.
fast. I mean, I
You better work hard, man.
got the jaw. I mean,
Um,
I do.
okay, the first thing that pops up is fastest time to eat an unrolled fruit by the foot without using hands.
oh, I already unrolled that bitch. No.
Yeah,
Let's
you
talk
already
about-
fucked that up.
It's a foot.
Unrolled.
It's not a for roll up. It's a foot by the foot. Fruit by the foot.
Yeah, that's what I said. Fruit by the foot.
Oh, thanks for roll up.
I might have said fruit roll up. I got fruit by the foot on here though.
Is it not the same thing?
No, fruit roll up's the one that has the like cutouts in it.
Yeah.
It's a square.
Oh,
Everybody puts their
oh,
fa-
that's it.
Everybody puts like their face on it.
Right. I remember when they used to like have those like cutout shapes that they would have in them.
Yeah.
You ever had a
And the tattoos. And you
Right.
fucking lick it, and then you fucking stick it on your arm, and you got a tattoo on your arm, but then your arm's
Oh, yeah.
fucking sticky as hell.
right?
E.
So back in the day, you could do you ever had a fruit roll blunt? You know what that is? You put,
No.
you put gushers in there in the middle of it, and it just fruit roll up and gushers together. You roll it up.
I don't know if I
Amazing.
can handle that.
What? Too much amazingness in your mouth?
Cavity circle,
Yeah.
man.
Those are
Cavity circle.
I didn't give a shit then. Back in the day, eat anything, not have to worry about it.
Right?
That's back you didn't care about your teeth because you didn't have to pay
Right.
for them.
Exactly.
That's true. My parents did, and they hated me for that.
Can you find a time yet? I'll just eat this.
No,
No. All right. Hey.
I don't
what
have
was
one.
the time? What was the
Time?
one
Put a
that?
timer on.
What
All right.
was the one you just looked up?
I put world record for eating fruit by the foot, and all it came up was the eating it without any hands. But that
Okay.
includes unrolling it.
Well, don't worry about that. We're just gonna.
All right, just
go-
over
what-
under. What do
What
you
was
think
the time?
Well, then-
What was the time?
Yeah, what was the time on that?
14.4 seconds.
Woo, damn! And I put.
That's
And they
impressive.
unrolled it? With this,
Damn, I-
And they
hands?
unrolled it
11.
and ate it. Probably ate the fucking paper too. I'd have
Probably
to
ate the
imagine.
paper. How the
I don't
fuck-
know.
That makes
Did
sense.
he just throw the whole thing in his mouth? What the fuck?
All right.
All right.
That's a full one. It's a full one.
Well, we didn't get everybody's wagers. I said
Yeah, I need,
11 seconds.
what's the over under if I beat it?
How are you eating it?
Straight, all no hands,
Stick it in
all
his
straight up.
mouth
I'll
and
just
then
do my
that-
mouth and just
nom, nom,
yep.
nom.
You just nom nom it. Nom, nom, nom. Fucking Pac-Man.
Fucking just nom the whole thing.
I'm gonna say 15.
I do 20.
All right.
20. Yeah, 20.
15, 20. I got
Maybe
11.
20.
All right, Kris, hustle.
11 seconds is tough.
I'm gonna start time. I'm ready. I got
I got
to
a
start.
timer.
You guys.
Hold on.
You don't
we
got to do it in
timer.
11. You got to do it in
Let me-
15.
Let me. So what? But then you have what? 15 to 20.
Mhm.
Then after 20 seconds, Tyler wins.
Damn, that
That's fucked up.
sucks. I should have went with a higher number. You're sitting there
Without going
chewing like
over
a
it?
cow. No.
It's in the fucking Price is Right.
No.
$1, Bob.
All right.
Wait, I
I
beat the
need-
record, so
Just do it.
All right. I need.
All right.
I need.
Ready?
No. When I start chewing, you hit the button,
All right,
or I put it in my mouth.
Oh, it touches your fucking mouth.
got it ready.
All right. Game face. Here we go. Road record. We're gonna do it right here.
World
Road
record.
record.
Give me a world record because we're the first ones to fucking time it.
That's true. Hey, still counts.
We should
It
send
still
this
counts.
to
Still
Guinness
fucking
Book
counts.
of World Records. You might get a plaque for this shit.
All right.
That
Come
will
on,
be-
eat the
okay,
shit.
okay,
Eat
okay.
the shit. Ready?
All right, here we go.
Set.
It hits my mouth.
And go. Nine,
His
10,
hands behind his head.
11. Fuck, I'm out. 12, 13,
Yeah, I got this 20. 20. Get this 20.
16,
Dude, this
17, 18, 19. Oh, 19 seconds.
look at that.
Kevin
Wait,
wins.
do we include the swallow or do we?
I had 20.81.
See?
I started it as soon as it touched your mouth, as soon as it touched your lips.
I had 19.
Damn.
I had 19.
They got stuck on top of my mouth. So it's kind of hard. I like flip back.
You're sitting there like this.
I was like, what am I going to
Nom, nom, nom.
do? I'm trying to not using my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh, I've seen so many movies like that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Like-
probably the
like
wrong
this?
position to put that in.
You stopped yourself. You're like,
I was like, wait a minute, yeah.
Have you seen that video? While we're doing this little candy thing, have you seen the video of where like they blindfold
Shit.
that dude and stuck that candy dick in his mouth and they kept asking him what it was and he's like keep putting it in. They took the blindfold
Yeah.
off. He was in there stuck in the fucking-
Yeah, I did see that. On that note, what's up, everybody? Cyrus Podcast, episode 60. Happy New Year. I hope everybody's holidays went well. No family drama or any of that. You know, typical thing usually happens around holidays for everybody. I think I just broke the world record for eating a fruit roll up. Probably not, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it was 'cause
True.
since we can't find it. So
Takes a minute, man.
until I'm proven wrong. Not the minute, Mike. You're the minute man. You and your Justin Bieber haircut, my man.
Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah,
you look like 15-year-old Justin Bieber.
Yeah, go ahead and flip it. Do a hair flip.
No.
Go ahead, Mike. Oh my god.
You look like my son.
Yeah.
Well, I had to push it to the side because it's in my eyes now. So
Get a haircut.
Yeah. That makes more
I
sense.
need
You're a
to.
grown ass man.
I know.
Get you on a haircut,
Tell Kylie to make you a haircut appointment.
right?
No. She likes my hair.
Would you like to play with it?
Need
Yes.
to get rid of it.
You sit there at your computer at work and twirl it.
I guess.
Yeah. I pull it down and like
That's what my son,
Ew.
that's what my son does all the time. You see him, you'll sit there and he's like,
Just curling
like
his hair.
quit twirling your hair. I'm not.
But have you seen
Really?
me flip it once? Have you seen
Cohen
me
does
flip
that
it
shit with
once?
his. He goes like this with his hair, but it's like too short because like we don't let his get long, so he just goes like this.
The baby has like
What do I do with my nipple hair?
the baby's hair. Now that's disgusting, dude. I almost let
You
that
can
by.
see it.
That
Dude, my
got
nipple
weird.
hair, huge.
Oh, mine is too.
That's disgusting.
I'm not even
Nope.
kidding you. I have
I'm not
probably
showing
have, like,
anybody.
4 or 5 of them on each tit that I could pull out and they'd be like
Shit.
a good distance. Like
Mine aren't that big, but it's like no chest hair, but there's hairs around the nipples. Like,
The old
That's a
hairy
gene
titties.
I did not want. Like, where did that gene come from? Like, evolution, we
dad
should have got rid of
did.
that shit by now.
He had a boat, and I remember he would stand up with his wheel. He'd be with his shirt off, and his fucking titty hair would just be like flapping in the wind like tassels. And I'm sitting there just making fun of him, like, "Oh, look at that, Dad!" And here I am at 34. Dude, I beat him by far. We're gonna have to measure up
I don't-
one day, but
I don't have a hair.
Thanks a
on my
lot,
chest.
Jim.
Yeah, I know.
I started getting them. I was like, no.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny.
I used to keep it all shaved, but now it's like I can't keep up with that no more.
I don't even shave. I do not
Too
have any
hard, too
hair
fast.
on my
Like,
chest.
You don't have any hair on your chest?
Uh-uh.
None?
None.
Tyler, do
I don't
you?
either.
Rudy. Yeah.
Tyler does. Tyler's a grizzly.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He shaves it.
Tattoo. He shaved it too.
I shave it every once in a while, not as much as I used to. I
Yeah,
fucking
I
ripped my nipple off one time,
I don't shave it
like
anymore.
shaving.
Oh
Like
my
I was-
god.
You
in the
shave
shower?
nipple?
I was
Oh.
shaving and I fucking went and ripped off the tip of my tit, and it was just hanging there.
No, you didn't.
I flipped it back on
No.
and put a band-aid over it, and it was all right after that. But it hurt like a bitch. You know how bad
Pierce-
it's fucking stung in the shower?
I was about to ask you, what
The
were you
water
going to do
fucking
with that?
pouring
Like,
over it?
do you pull the rest off, or do you try to
He
bandage it
fucking
up?
taped it back. He just like, yeah.
You put it back on and put a band-aid on it.
Rehabbed his titty on it.
Dude, you might as
So
well just go ahead
basically, you're a surgeon. You perform surgery on yourself.
I
Right.
did.
I
Put
think you
that
should
bullet on
you
your
just went ahead and
resume.
put a fucking piercing through it. You already had it halfway gone. I'll just go ahead and pop it through.
Dude,
And then put the band-aid on it.
Dude, you actually cut half your titty off? Oh my god! I'm still appalled by this.
Tyler has half a titty.
I mean,
We've done like 40 episodes and you've never mentioned that before.
Yeah.
the things you do to be sexy, right?
Damn, can we see it?
You probably can't tell now.
We'll have to censor it.
No, that was a long, long ass time ago.
The censor it.
Last
Put
week.
the blurry mark.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do it.
That was 2021.
Oh my god. I forgot what to fucking talk about now. Shit.
Sorry, Chris.
You done fucked me up. Oh, let's talk about my kid.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Mavericks. hair.
Maverick's hair. Let's talk about you got titty hair. It's like baby hair is just like all over. Like he has a thin spot up here. It's called because of like I forget what the fuck it's
He
called.
rubs it all the time.
Rubs. It's like when you're sleeping. Cradle cap.
Yeah, Crow cat.
Oh.
So he has that, but then he has like a mullet going because his hair is extra long. It's over his ears, but it's kind of like receding hairline almost back here. What?
Like this.
It-
It's like that.
Yeah, but
But a mullet, yeah. 'Cause his
a
hair's kinda-
mullet is like in right now, so keep it going.
I hate that.
Oh, it's super.
I
in.
really hate that.
Remember when we used to fucking make fun of everybody at the Delaware County Fair for fucking having mullets?
I'm gonna try to pull up my
Fucking Joe Dirt.
I'm gonna pull up have you guys seen my nephew's school picture?
Yeah,
Oh,
you should have.
yes.
I'll show you guys.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, was it at Kevin's party?
It might
You
have been.
showed
I'm
us
just gonna
that?
find it real quick.
I don't remember, but I don't remember a lot from that night.
That's true. Yeah, I got there. You were probably three beers in already, and by the time I left,
Oh, for sure. I really don't really remember anybody
hope you
leaving.
guys make
I remember
it
Chris left and
home.
came back.
Oh yeah, because I left my
Oh,
I left the baby bottles there. That's not bad.
I'm pretty sure you left some
First, I thought
toys
you were
here
gonna say you left the
too.
baby.
you left your titty
Leave
milk
the
on
baby.
my counter.
I left leave the bottles though. I can't find that picture.
Leave the baby.
I'm not that bad of a dad. I'm still
I'm
trying
pretty
to
sure
figure
these
this
are
shit out.
yours.
Oh, they are.
I've been looking all over for those.
They're like, why haven't all the fucking toys we had in this diaper bag? Oh yeah,
Kevin's
those are
been
it.
teething on them.
Yeah, they're mine now.
Kevin sits there and shakes it before he goes to bed.
Caitlin just like fucking stop. I'm trying to sleep.
Helps me go to sleep. Touche.
Shit. Maverick's not
Like here,
sleeping.
chew on this.
Do you guys have any like I don't know. ideas that I could do to try to make this baby sleep longer because he is up every night within like 3 hours. It's like we've tried everything.
What kind of censorship do you need?
Within reason that I can't get in trouble with.
I don't know. I mean,
The whiskey on the gums.
Never used really anything. They just pass the fuck out. Have good sleepers.
Fuck you, Mike.
Well,
you and your good sleep.
I'm a good sleeper
Screepers?
too. So
Sleeper.
once I go to sleep, out.
Yeah, we know. Dude had like 5 alarms and just still just be. And you'd like shake his ass to wake him up.
I don't know, Kevin. Didn't you use something to kind of help? Like, what is it? Melanin or
melatonin? But
You can't do that
I think
till like
he's probably.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, they have a liquid. They have a liquid so you can regulate more how much you give them.
Yeah. My mom sent me a thing today. Is like, oh, vanilla extract to rub a little bit on his gums to see if that helps. Apparently that's a tail. I'm like, I'll fucking try anything. So I got some and rubbed a little bit on his gums. He has like one tooth that's like you could feel the bump, but it's not popped through yet.
That's probably why he's waking up.
Probably driving him nuts.
I don't
Probably
know,
why.
but drills all the time.
Might be why he's waking up.
Do you still take him to like doctor appointments, like on a regular?
What is it? He gets one about like once every couple months now, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I have him look at it because Jocelyn, she had to have one actually, like her gums like split with a knife to help that tooth come out.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that was not fun.
How old was she?
Probably when she just started getting teeth. I don't know when her molars
So probably
came in.
about
one, two.
Before that.
One-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was she actually just went through surgery and had to be put under because she had a dermoid cyst like on her eyebrow, and this thing, granted, it was this long, the doctor said, inside of her eye.
What?
So
Really?
they had to make an incision like under the eye and dig this huge like fucking ball of excess skin that it happens when birth. It like the skin starts growing under the skin. It didn't like grow right,
like
and then it
rolls?
just keeps And they're saying like people have them a lot, and a lot of the times it's really where hair is, and they find like deep hairs, like curled around hairs, like underneath.
Oh, damn.
Just nasty shit. But yeah, she had to be put under for that, and she did well. She took it like a champ, man. And fucking her eye, like when it first got done, wasn't bad. I was like, oh, it's just a little slit. Dude, her eye now looks like somebody punched her in the fucking face. Like, it's scary looking. Like this isn't even bad.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
That's not even bad. It got worse looking than that, and all the nurses keep telling me that it's normal. That I'm like Jesus.
Under
dude.
there,
The other day, like she was just like, dude, it was huge. I was like, just this little incision here, and then digging into her head.
She looked like she just got out of the ring with Mike Tyson.
No shit.
Yeah,
dude.
how did they? What kind of anesthesia they use? A fucking club?
No. The gas. No, the weird thing is I had to go in there, and they were doing this new study because of COVID where you don't get to actually go in with your kid until they're asleep anymore. You have to stay out in the lobby, and they give you an iPad. So they give you an iPad, and they give her an iPad. So they like take her away from you, and she's like looking at you and doing all this stuff, and then she's sitting there watching you, and then they just put this mask over her face. And dude, in a couple seconds, like, I don't know, she started crying and shit, but it was kind of tough to see that. But
yeah,
I don't know, a couple seconds she was out, and all the doctors waved and said she's in good hands, and that was the end of the feed. But I had to take like 4 different surveys on a fucking iPad about my experiences, like how they took a survey before it happened, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm cool, calm, collect, blah blah, yeah, and like all these weird psychological questions, and then afterwards I'm like shaking. I'm like, well, I don't know how I feel now. It was kind of an odd experience.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do this episode. This kid keeps waking up as we speak, as we're talking about him. So we'll see how far it
Go
goes.
to bed.
Go back, boy.
Go to bed.
Sleep.
Give him that old whiskey teeth.
I haven't tried whiskey on it yet. I don't know.
Got them
Put some
old whiskey.
twisted tea in his bottle.
Don't they make
Don't they
make like a gel that you can rub, like an aura
or
gel?
gel? Mhm.
Yeah. Can you use
Done that
that on
too.
him?
Yeah, done that too.
Still doesn't work.
I feel like normally I put him down at like 8:39, and then I can get him to
He wakes up at
sleep
12 o'clock every night.
like 12 o'clock every night when we're trying to play fucking Halo.
11:30, 12 o'clock.
It's
On the
you got-
dot.
It's
Clockwork.
it's weird how fucking right on point that it's like that, but
Jesus.
so whatever. Just
When Cohen was
dad
a
life.
baby, until for like the first 4 months, 3 or 4 months, he was up every 2 hours, every night, every 2 hours, and then it was every 3 hours for a month or two, and then it was every 4 hours.
This just goes.
It was terrible,
I
absolutely
never
fucking
had
terrible.
these.
What?
Carson, when
I never
the
had
night we
that.
brought Carson home from the hospital, he was like 2 days old. That kid slept from 8 o'clock at night until 10:30 the next morning. We had to wake him up.
Jeez, it's awesome.
Like
You li-
we woke up and
Hey.
like I don't know what to do because like yeah, because you know they tell you
Uncle
like to
was
wake him up
sick.
after every 4 hours to feed him. But like we're like, well, what you know, we're like, we'll let him sleep. And at 10:30, we're like, we need to get this fucker up. Like that's ain't normal.
Gotta put him on the
Like,
boob
yeah, like we
ASAP.
had to wake him up. Well, he was bottle fed, but it's like we had to wake him up. Like he didn't wake
Yeah.
up on his own. But he
See,
was always he woke
yeah.
up once in the middle of the night at most. It was awesome.
So Maverick was like that for the first 4 months. We came home and he was like sleeping 8 hours. Like, oh, this is awesome. None of the other kids never did that. And then that 4-month recession, and it ever since then, every 3 hours on the dot. Like I feel like he might have an alarm clock under his fucking mattress in there or some shit because he on the dot. Wake up, give me some food.
Give me some.
Give me some food. Give me the tit. Give me
I don't
something.
know. I mean,
But
out of
give me
all
some
your children,
Doritos.
who was the hardest? Like to get to sleep or
So
general?
yeah,
Um,
in general.
yeah, Kaizen at first was tough because you just bought the house and the whole upstairs, even in
That's
his
cute.
room, was hardwood floor.
Home
And
from work.
so we'd sneak it. I played this game basically called, try not to wake the baby, because as you very slowly put him in the crib, then you have to find the spots on the floor that don't like make noise, don't creak, or yeah, exactly. Who I eventually remember, and I had to make I'd make like right next to his crib, because like obviously he's back in the back corner. I'd make like a line,
Tape it off.
then a straight off, like a hard turn. Like you can't cross it, you can't go fast. No. And then if
Shuffling your feet.
And then if you're wearing barefoot, if you're barefoot not wearing anything, your feet stick. You hear
Oh,
like as you're like motherfucker. So that was a fun time. But then we got
Then you fucking jam your toe into something. You start crying.
Oh yeah, I've done that
fucking
before.
Mission
It's
Impossible.
funny because that's what it's like in my house when my wife's asleep.
Right?
I try not to wake her up.
Walked in the door. Kevin, what the
She told me the other day, she's telling me about how loud I am in the morning. It's like, I literally, because like waking her is like waking the devil. All right. Like I've trained myself over the past 10 years to be as quiet as possible because I don't want to hear her scream at me. Like I literally cannot be any more quiet. Like when I get up, I don't even turn the light on in the bathroom. Like I can walk in, shut the door as quiet as I possibly can. I don't even turn the light on. Like I do all this shit blind. Like I brush my teeth. It's like I don't know how much toothpaste on that toothbrush. I don't even know if I hit the toothbrush. We'll find out when it hits my teeth.
Heaven forbid you have an electric toothbrush.
That's why I don't have an electric toothbrush.
That
Like,
reminds me of.
I cannot be any more quiet.
Remember
But apparently
Craig-
it wakes her up.
Craig
My
at the
alarm
golf
wakes her
course?
up. Yeah.
Fucking
Kevin.
earplugs in her head. She's asleep.
Were you-
She just
Fucking
falls
Asian.
asleep. She's in that deep REM sleep. Just
Well, like I thought about it and I was like, I'm about to just like smack her before I get out of bed. That way I just get it over with.
get those little.
You know, like, oh,
fluffy
you're awake now.
earmuffs.
You're awake, so now I can be as loud as I want.
She wakes up. She's got a mask over her face and fucking earmuffs.
Hey, so that's what I bought Casey for Christmas. She works night shift, so when she does have to sleep, she sleeps during the day. So I bought her this, a face mask, and it's like actually super soft. I think it was like $30. It was like a fucking expensive ass one. I made sure it was nice though. So I got that, and then I got her a sign that says nurse, sleeping nurse, or night shift sleeping nurse, something like that on there. It's like a wooden thing, and it said don't wake me unless you need CPR. I bought it though because all the neighborhood kids would come fucking knocking on the door for Kaizen and like or ringing the doorbell, and she's trying to sleep, and it just like wakes her up every time. So I bought
And
it.
then
So
somebody needed CPR.
right. Yeah, that's why they didn't do it yet. But so the very first day I put it up there
Sharpie that
for her,
out.
right? I put it up there for her. She just went to bed, and I told Kaizen, like, look, tell your friends, when they come over, if this sign is up, don't ring the doorbell, knock or whatnot, because most likely Kaizen's
Or just go the fuck away.
Or just don't come over, whatever.
Get over with.
The first fucking day, after I tell him that, he's like, oh yeah, I'll tell him, no big deal, cool. His buddy comes over and they're like all playing outside, like, oh, we want to come inside and play. You're like, no, it's a nice day out, go play outside. Okay, they go outside. Well, for whatever reason, they decided to play on the front porch and ring the doorbell. I walk out there like, what are you doing? It's Kaizen, like, oh, I didn't do it, he did it, his buddy. I'm like, did you not tell him not to do it? Like, I'm gonna choke him out.
It was reverse psychology to a kid. When you
Let's
tell
choke
them
him out.
don't ring a doorbell or push the button, they're gonna push that fucking button.
Kaizen didn't ring it. It was his buddy, which he was supposed
Do
to
it
tell
a
him not to
couple
ring it.
times.
Right?
Don't push it.
Yeah.
Like you're not the same way, Mike.
So what?
Like he's not the same way. You tell him not to push the button, he's gonna push the
Oh.
button.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I still do.
You push everybody's buttons. You push my buttons for damn sure. That's
I still do.
goddamn sure. Intentional and non-intentional. You
Those
definitely push
mine
buttons.
buttons.
We'll throw hands.
How was everybody's Christmas? I had we had my grandparents we didn't get home till like 11 o'clock Christmas Eve, and then we were setting everything up. Two youngest kids kept waking up, so we didn't get done till 5 o'clock in the morning setting everything up.
Oh,
And then the power went out fucking 10 minutes before we got done,
damn.
so we had to finish the rest of everything in the dark with flashlights.
So we don't wait till the last second. Or don't
I
buy
had everything.
super.
I had everything wrapped. I just had to put everything together.
That's terrible. We went to my aunt's on Christmas Eve. Did Christmas with my mom and everybody there. That was fun. Excuse me. Ugh. And then that was nice. And then we went to Hocking Hills. We rented out a cabin for everybody on Casey's side, the family. We all made, instead of getting presents, we're just like, let's go do something. So we got a cabin and whatnot. There's a hot tub, pool table and stuff. So it was cool. So I don't know who I've told the story yet, but like we played Cards Against Humanity. Everybody's been drinking all
Yeah.
night, right? Have you guys heard the story yet?
You sent that to us, yeah.
I sent you. You actually
You
looked
sent
at
it
it.
to me. I think you sent it to me and Alex. I don't think everybody else saw it.
So, playing Cards Against Humanity. If you play the game, I think like a lot of people know what it is. Very funny game, very inappropriate game. But with our family, we do that all the time. It's just laughing. We just laughing all the time about it all. So it was me, Casey, my brother Zach, obviously my brother-in-law, another brother-in-law, Michael, who's Casey and Shelby's brother, and the other my son Xavier got to play. Another Connor, another brother-in-law played. Their mom, they all played, and Michael's girlfriend. So, anyways, long story short, my card was fucking my sisters. That's what it said on it, right? So I waited. I got this card, and I was next to Zach, and I was dying laughing. I'm like, I'm waiting for Michael to get this card because that's Casey and Shelby's brother. And so he came around, and his card he had to read was blank, high five, bro. And he would like slap hands, right? When immediately he said that, I was in tears, dying laughing because I had this card, the perfect card for the situation. So he goes, I like immediately I throw it in there, and I was so ecstatic. I was giddy. I was so excited for this moment to happen. I ended up, Casey saw me laughing so hard already before nothing even started. She started recording the whole thing and watched it. Michael goes and starts reading everybody. He's like, and he actually does it. So someone was like, I don't know, Spaghetti Warehouse, high five, bro. And he would high five somebody. So like he'd read them off. Then he came to mine. And you just see in his face as he reads it, he just puts his head down like, oh my God. I'm in this point, I'm just dying. I'm like suffocating. Just like laughing so hard that like my stomach was hurting and just tears down my face. And he's laughing. Zach was rolling laughing too. And then we're like, all right, man, say it. And he had to say it. And as soon as he said it, me and Zach both put our hands up. High five, bro. He's like, he's fucking my sisters. Yeah, man. It was the perfect card for the perfect situation. And
Dude,
it was great.
You say you got that on video?
I'm not sure
Yeah.
I would have.
I want to see it.
How I would have felt that about that. Like,
It just like I said, having that card.
Yeah.
I was so excited. Like just to get that, what his card was, it just fit. Was perfect. Yeah, apparently I know, but Casey and Shelby and they all think it was funny. As funny as me and Zach and
red
but
as shit.
it was hilarious.
Face had to be red as shit. Oh my God.
Oh, it was
like,
good. And I won. He picked my card. He's like, that's too perfect to even like I have to pick that card.
Yeah, I wouldn't even read the rest of them.
Yeah.
Like, how didn't he know it was Zach?
I was too busy already laughing. Like, like he knew it was me.
Right.
Like I told, like I've been waiting for this moment, this entire game, to drop this card on you.
Is the Eiffel Tower next? Is that the next moment you're waiting?
Sure.
How close are you with Zach?
A weirdo. We're very, very close. I've actually almost seen him naked before. I think we've told that story on here.
Almost doesn't count.
What do you mean almost?
So
this
is funny.
How do you almost see someone naked?
All right. So they were at one point. They were
almost an accident.
Right. So at one point they were living at our house. Right. They're living in our basement. Before they moved onto their apartment, they're staying with us. So downstairs, we built up a wall so they can have like their own little room. Because at that point we didn't have a finished basement. And so there was one day, it was like everybody's going to bed, whatnot. I was up still. I saw Shelby come upstairs, and so I went downstairs to talk to Zach about something. I can't remember what it was, and he, Mike, what the fuck are you doing, Mike?
Kylie's about to throw me some food that she brought home into my
You're
mouth.
giving like
I'm about to catch it.
You're like giving her like,
Japanese steakhouse. They throw this shrimp.
Jesus. Anyways, back to my story. I go downstairs and I like
this. Hold up.
I go downstairs and Zach is topless, right? He just has like his blanket over his crotch. I'm like just talking. Hey man, yeah, we going to work. And I stop and like, are you naked? He's like, yeah. Were you trying to naked man Shelby? Yeah. I started laughing at you like, damn. He's like, yeah, I wasn't for sure it was Shelby, so I hurried up and covered up my pecker. I was like, oh, that's what you know, man. It works, 3/4 of the time.
How long did he have to wait? He was sitting there for 3 hours naked, like any minute now. She's gonna be here.
After I was dying laughing, I came back upstairs and like, Shelby, Zach's waiting for you. She's like, was he naked? I was like, yeah.
He's never done that before.
Right? Naked man. Like I said, there's a 3/4 of the time. Is that the joke? Probably How I Met Your Mother thing.
Shit, that never works. My wife say, cover up.
Yeah.
Put your pants on.
That works 0% of the time in my house.
Naked? That's disgusting.
0 out of 4 times.
0 out of 4.
0 out of 4.
I tried giving her the windmill one time, and she's not impressed.
I don't know why, Kevin. I have no idea. But you know,
guess
it's
the
like
blades weren't
always,
very
like,
big.
He starts taking off. Oh no, she doesn't want it.
Small propeller, man. That's probably
Looks way
why.
like Mary
Small
Poppins.
propeller.
Isn't that what they say that all women would do though? If they had a penis for a day, they'd just sit there in front of a mirror and just fucking spin it around.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
like
tell Kylie all the time about boobs. Like if I had boobs, dude, I would sit there and fucking squeeze the shit out of them. I'd be jiggling them, be showing people them like, look at my tits. They're fucking great.
Just showing people.
I reckon.
Like, hey, how you doing?
Have you seen my tits?
What do you think?
What if they weren't good tits though? Like you're
I mean,
assuming that if you had
still
tits, they'd be good.
You still want to see
Like,
them?
what if
matter
they're
if
like
they're
one
good.
side, or it's that one where the one nipple's here and like one's over here?
One's an
Well,
innie, one's an outie.
If you have boobs for a day, are you really gonna pick bad tits? I would have some like triple G's like running around fucking slugging people with them. Like, run down the
That
main
chick that
dude, I
breaks
was
a cinder block with with her tits.
You see some guy just like
Beer
Man,
cans.
some guy was like, yeah, man, I was just walking down the street and this chick was fucking knocker, just smacked me right in the face, gave me a black eye. But I mean, I was like, it's still a titty, so ain't that bad. I was not mad about it.
I've never gotten a black eye from a boobie before.
Busted teeth, black eye, still a titty.
Busted teeth. That's
day
hard.
to
That's
be
a hard
alive.
titty.
They were fake. That's why.
Yeah, filled with fucking plaster, not silicone.
Just the
Right.
tits though, no veg. I can't deal with the monthly bleeding. No way.
So me and Casey had this argument too, because she's like, I don't know how you just had like it gets in the way all the time, right? It's just constantly in between. That's gotta be so annoying. I'm like, yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, you got your days, but then I would absolutely hate to just bleed out of my crotch for a week.
A
Terrible.
hole.
Every month.
I don't know. I like the external
week, every
instead
month,
of the
yeah.
internal. I like the internal, but not on me.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like it.
I like it. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. Just,
Right.
I don't want one.
Right.
I do want one, but not on me.
But not on me.
Not on me.
Not on me.
I would not get anything done if I had it on me.
No. Oh, what are you trying to say, Chris?
I'd have too much fun by myself.
Be out there like Mr. Garrison. Pow my van.
Scissor me timbers.
Damn.
Oh man.
Oh shit. I forgot to tell you guys. I
Fuck.
don't know if you guys even know this.
From?
I know, right? Weird transition, but hey, we're on TikTok now. Don't know if you guys know that or no. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
we're on TikTok. Our podcast will put, little clips of each one on there, hopefully every week.
Oh,
We're on there
yeah.
now. Doing big
Nice.
things.
Don't
TikTok.
bear-
So
got
I
a
don't
new-
remember. I don't.
TikTok.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Saying new logo coming soon.
Yes.
New me or new year, new me, new us.
New year, new us.
Sound about right?
New year, new average.
No. Still,
I mean, we
still
gotta
average.
It's still gonna be C.
Start
We'll
keeping
see.
track of our average.
Yeah.
It's like.
We have our ups and downs. That last episode was good. It was a good episode. Speaking of that, appreciate Officer Connor Jones jumping on with us because that was, and of course, Patches. Can't forget Patches, which we didn't even tell everybody there. After that episode, Mikey won a game of rock paper scissors against Patches. So supposedly he's going to be getting a C Average logo tattoo, but we'll see.
We gotta
Look at his new logo.
Venmo that. We gotta still Venmo that money, right?
I already Venmoed mine. I already did it.
Damn. How much was it?
I did 25.
25.
25 each of us.
25? Oh,
Yeah, I think shot minimum is what, 75 maybe, depending where he goes.
send me the info.
If he's gonna get
60, just depends.
Well, should
if
we
you-
get the
100
new
bucks would be
logo
fine.
or the old logo?
We should
tattooed
do new
on his
logo.
ass?
Get the new logo and then
New
we'll reveal
logo.
it.
That's yeah. Do the reveal on.
That's how we're gonna do the reveal on his ass. That's perfect. That's perfect. I think at least.
Yeah,
I'd see average
I
as a
would say
guess.
this. Fuck yeah, man! Fucking flesh tone background, like maybe some hair, a couple zits.
Gross.
Gonna
Grody.
blemish those out.
Yeah. Did you guys get the whole? So what all happened to Antonio Brown? Like I've been hearing things like, is it
They
really because of
wanted-
money or was he?
They wanted
doing
him
other
to
shit?
play with his. They wanted him to play with his ankle, or whatever. Was it ankle surgery or something he was supposed to be having?
Something.
They wanted that was the latest thing that I saw like on ESPN a couple days ago was that he was injured and he didn't want to play and they were forcing him to play, even though he had to have surgery coming up because his ankle or whatever was so fucked up and he said I'm not doing it.
He just
So-
took his shit off.
But well, then what was the whole thing about if he had like 8 catches away and a touchdown from like another $1 million, like a bonus or some shit? Is that not true?
300,000.
So that was true too.
There was two bonuses that he could have gotten that so he could have made 600,000 off of whatever. I forget what it was. I was reading that on there too, but there's 2 different stipulations that he had. That if he would have done both of them, he would have got $300,000 for each of them. But he said, "Fuck it, I quit." Those memes though that came from that are fucking gold.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've seen those. Like,
I saw the one. He was like hanging off a airplane. Like it
Yeah,
said like
trying to
sneak
sneak on
sneak on the plane.
the one was if fuck this job was a person, and it was Antonio Brown with his
Right.
shirt off, like telling him peace.
Fuck that job. Oh man, yeah, he's
Then
definitely.
the other
got
one
some
was
issues.
what was the other one? Your job once you make sure every job once you leave a 2 weeks notice, and then it had to picture Antonio Brown smiling. Me.
Nice.
Bye.
You guys,
I wonder. We need to look and see because he took his shirt off or his jersey off and his gloves and threw them in the crowd. Like we need to look on
Like,
eBay and see how much.
you
I'm
wanted
sure
to-
someone's selling that stuff now.
He wanted to show his
You gonna
12
buy it?
abs. Did you see when he took his shirt off? He had fucking like ripples like up to his like fucking neck. Like what the fuck?
what happens when you work out and
You get paid to work out.
Get
No,
paid.
but normally people have like a 6-pack or something like nice and tight, but his shit was like
yeah, as I said, that's what happens when you
ridiculous.
work
Yeah.
out. I would know.
No
I
pecs.
don't-
It's just his abs go all the way up to his face.
it's all
Just
abs.
abs with nipples.
Never did chest day. He just
With
crunches like
No
a
chest day.
motherfucker. No chest, but just crunches like a motherfucker. All crunches,
Did crunches for 18 hours a day.
right? Speaking of the NFL, there, Mike. I don't know if you saw that hat right there, bro. How's it? How's Browns?
Go ahead and see that in my mouth.
Oh. Bengals in the playoffs. I was
You're
so
welcome,
happy.
by the
Oh, I
way.
was so happy. I was
You're
so-
welcome. Because
Why?
Browns help you
why? Thank you.
by sucking ass.
I mean, considering we swept both the Ravens and the Steelers,
you still got to play us again.
don't matter. We're not. Yeah, we're not. No one's starting.
That's
We're already
fine.
in the playoffs. Why we have Burrow's not starting? Joe Mixon's
Alright.
not starting. I think I don't know why the other receivers are.
Neither is Baker. We got Keenum. He's going in.
Well, Baker's
going in. He's-
trash anyways.
Baker might not start ever again.
Yeah.
He is not trash. He is hurt. He is hurt.
No, dude, Mike,
and he's been
come
playing
on.
him.
Look,
His pussy's hurt.
You see the Twitter thing he came out with? He's like, "Why y'all making fun of me? Y'all being
Like,
rude."
no.
He is like the biggest NFL meme right now. Baker Mayfield.
what's
I
everybody
don't
saying?
think
Like,
he is.
all you Browns, like some of the Browns fans are like, we got mixed guys. You have people who are hating on him, and people are still like, "Oh, he's hurt, guys. Come on, give him a chance." Like, no, the dude from the beginning,
We-
I've been saying he's
we
not
need
your
to
guy.
believe this.
He's
we
not
need
your
to
guy.
believe this.
He-
He's not. He's
he
like Tim
is-
Couch.
No,
And
he's like
the Browns fans are gonna make him cry once again.
Every time he wins a game, he's like, Baker's our guy. Baker's the man.
Baker's the guy. Baker's
He
like
loses
Andy
the
Dalton.
game, everybody's like, Baker's trash.
Yep.
Well,
He's
he's
garbage.
actually got him out of
Get
the
rid of him.
dump of not winning a game for a whole season.
Granted, yes, he's done that.
I mean, for a
Congrats.
couple of
But he's
years,
not your guy.
No, he's not the guy.
He's not your guy. He's like an Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton was you don't know what day he's gonna give you the 6 touchdowns or the 6 picks. He's such up and
Very
down.
true.
He was a good quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. Not gonna get you, like he'll get us to the playoffs. We didn't win a fucking game to the playoffs. Granted, Baker did win you guys one playoff game, but again, he's not your guy.
He's not the guy.
He's too wishy. He's not consistent.
No. We need
And
somebody
He's
that
not your buddy,
can
pal.
fucking run. Dude can't even run.
He's
Ugh.
He's a sober shit, what's his name?
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. Fuck that up.
I think Johnny might have put on a better performance.
Sober Johnny Manziel.
Fucking
Johnny
snorted some coke and went out there like football.
Right? 3,000
Oh,
yards.
Browns. Right.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm not gonna watch the national championship though. That's gonna be a fucking lame ass game. No one
We've
wants to
already
watch.
watched it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We watched it a month ago.
I don't
My
want
wife's
Alabama
like,
to fucking
year.
win.
Well, Georgia might win. I'm like, no. Have you?
Every fucking
No.
year. God.
No.
I can't even believe Cincinnati. Yeah, they did better than
It was Cincinnati.
they
I was rooting hard for him, like everybody else probably was.
Yeah, but it
But
was
you
not.
knew.
It comes down to
knew.
recruiting. Yeah, like you can tell the
You know.
difference in between
You're a
the
max
300
school.
plus guy, 300 plus pound lineman, defensive linemen were just fucking pushing the offensive line of Cincinnati like it was nothing.
Right.
Of the Bearcats. And like, that's all it comes down to recruiting. You're not going to get the D1 top, Power 5 guys like you are at. I mean, compared to Alabama then to Cincinnati, he's not getting that at all. But
No.
still
It's
not gonna watch
what?
it.
What? Alabama has been in it the past 6 years out of 10?
They've been all.
Is
They've
it-
been
is
in
it
all
5 or
but
6?
one.
7 out of 8.
Oh
Like it
my
is.
god. What?
Yeah,
They've been in all.
It's
but one.
annoying. It's annoying.
it is.
Like I don't even want to watch it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Just like that. But it's just like, the whole outcome. But I don't know. Georgia's
And actually, the one they were in was
Not that
the one they weren't
bad.
in was the first one.
Not that bad, but then they got their ass kicked by
When
Alabama
Ohio
in
State
the
beat 'em.
SEC game.
The third string quarterback,
Yeah,
Cordell.
but so my kid's been kind of sick the past couple days. Have a cough. Well, not COVID, just have a cough because they're still
Yeah,
colds. There's still colds
sure.
out there. There's still
Sure,
colds out there.
Chris.
shit.
Anyways,
Right.
then no fever in that. Anyways, we
Oh,
watched
sick.
Doesn't matter,
Sing
Chris.
2.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It does matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. If they're
Uh,
sick, it's COVID.
It's all COVID. Yeah, because did you see the thing where the flu took a year off? It's coming back now.
But
Have
now
you
it's back.
seen
And
the
it's worse than
Now it's
ever.
back.
Have you seen the thing where they're telling you can now get the flu and COVID together, and it's like a horrible
Rona.
combination?
Flu Rona.
I've heard
Where-
the
Where's
fourth
that
the
been
fourth
the past
booster.
2 years?
The fourth
COVID
booster is
kills
the,
the
is the better one
flu.
though.
COVID kills the flu, and then it kills you. Like-
Anyways, though, we saw Sing 2.
I watched it last night.
But now the flu is
Pretty
fighting
good.
back, and we're gonna kill us together. They've teamed up.
Okay, Chris, sing too. Let's hear about it.
The COVIDian flu.
It was good.
Not yet.
It was good. I watched it tonight. It was pretty good.
It wasn't bad. It's good. It's good. Number
I
2
agree.
movie.
Never watched the first one.
What? Kids never watch it?
Yeah, you got kids?
You used
Don't
to
you
watch it.
love your kids?
I'll say you don't love
Oh,
your
Yeah,
kids.
I got
It's
two.
good.
I got two. Yeah.
As you know.
Thank you.
So
I mean,
that's came up.
We don't
Kid
watch
one,
every single
kid
kids
two.
movie that's ever out there.
Have you seen Frozen, Kevin?
I have not
We do.
actually. I've
I
seen
have.
a quarter of it.
I did not
in
see I didn't see Frozen
sections.
until the second one came out though, because I have boys, not girls.
I had boys and
Cohen won't watch it.
Boys in my Kentucky
Cohen
loved it
wouldn't watch
too.
Frozen because it's a girls' movie.
Well, tell him quit being a
He's
little
5.
bitch.
He's 5. He told me that.
Cohen's
He told me that when he was
sexist.
like 4.
Sounds like your son's sexist. Come on now.
That's-
2021.
Sounds like you're raising a bigot, Kevin.
Apple doesn't
Yeah,
fall.
I didn't tell him
from the
that.
tree.
I didn't tell him it was a girls' movie.
It'll be a
But it
pussy
is.
girls movie.
No, when a bunch of women are like, let it go, let it go. He's like, fuck
Just
no,
like Sex and the City is a girls' show.
fuck no.
Right. You didn't even hear that.
He
He didn't
didn't.
hear it.
He was too busy into his singing.
Sing, let it go.
Oh shit. Did you see Book of Boba Fett? Anybody? Star Wars?
Saw the first episode. I haven't watched the second one yet.
Second one's good. Second one's long. It's it's actually like 50 minutes. It's good too though.
I need to
If you're into
rewatch the
Star
first one though. I need to rewatch the first one. I was watching TikTok, I think, when I was watching it. I got
TikTok.
reeled into TikTok.
It happens.
Right?
You
He's
It does.
sucked in for like, goddamn, real 7 seconds. 7 seconds. You look at something, it played 3 times. And then you watch it again, play 4, and then you.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. That's exactly
It is.
You're like,
all these
"Oh,
people are getting
hours
millions
later,
of
oh,
views.
Well, it's like you're watching. Say you're
3 o'clock in the
watching something on TV, even if you're
I've-
interested in it, like you'll hit a slow spot in the show, so you'll fucking pull up Facebook or TikTok or some shit, and then before you know it, your show's over.
Shit,
What the
gotta
fuck?
rewind that now.
Well, that means the show wasn't that good.
There's some good shows coming out. Fucking the last season of oh damn it, I'm blanking out. Netflix. Wow.
Ozark.
Ozark. Fuck me. All
Jesus.
right.
I just
Ozark's
needed a
coming
little bit of a hit.
Ozark's coming out. New season of that. Can't wait.
I never watched it. Caitlin watched it. Like,
What? Great movie. Great show. Not a movie, but absolutely.
I'll get there
Go watch
someday.
it.
I'll wait till it's all out and then I'll watch it.
It's definitely
I can binge
good.
watch 4 seasons of a show in like 2 weeks.
Damn.
Damn, 4 seasons? And an hour apiece? What's that?
Yeah, you watch like 2 episodes a night. On the weekend, you just binge watch it all weekend.
You allowed to do that?
Then I watch an episode or 2 a night.
I'm too busy playing Halo.
That's shit I gotta
Oh.
do.
I go to bed at 9, but Cohen goes to bed at 7, so that gives me 2 hours, 2 episodes
He still goes to bed at 7.
during the week. Yeah,
Wish my kid would do that.
It ain't fair.
7?
so that's why we have
Ain't
That's why I use
fair.
melatonin, bro. If you use melatonin, your kids go to bed at 7 too.
That's true. That's true. Then he'd be up
I
at
got
like
mine-
5.
I was pushing 10 o'clock.
He gets up
It's
at
like,
well, he
I
came
wanna
to bed last
sleep,
night.
motherfucker.
Dude, he's never gone to bed that late.
Podcast.
He never goes to bed that late. There was a time when he was younger that he'd go to bed at he went to bed at like 6 or 6:30. I shit you
Yeah.
not.
Dang, it's still
And
light
like
out.
that, he
The
wanted
sun
to.
is still burning me.
It was, and like in the summertime, it is too. You know, in the summertime, it's still bright. It's still bright out at 7:30.
Got them light canceling shades in his room, or
Yeah,
It's dark as fuck
There
in
you
here.
you don't.
Throws them in the dungeon.
no.
Get in there.
No, we do. We got the blackout curtains.
My
for
kids
sure.
are always up before me.
Well, yeah, but your wife
Bed
sleeps
long.
all day.
That too. Oh, yeah, the kids are always up still. Oh shit, what was it? New Year's. Yeah, the kids stayed up until midnight, and like they saw the ball drop, which we were kind of surprised. 'Cause
You
normally
didn't
we-
fake them out this year?
Yeah,
Me
that's normally
too.
do the whole like fake out thing, but we were they were playing with them whatnot because they had toys or whatnot for Christmas. But because normally we do the whole 10 o'clock, put the last year's ball drop on YouTube, do it then. Kids do great, put them to bed. It's awesome. This year though,
2020.
You don't know the difference.
2020.
tell them the ball's dropping.
Show
Yeah,
the,
life
show the
is
ball
a
drop from
lie.
2005.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dick
Dick
Clark's-
Clark's like over it. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
you've been
Dick
tricking me
Clark's
Dick
for
Clark's
host.
years.
still on there.
They don't know.
Not even secret.
Dude, that last year that he was on there was fucking horrible. Did you see that? He's like, before he died, he was like,
Oh, he's like punched over.
I
Yeah.
fucking bet he was. They probably,
But anyways, they stayed up until like 1 a.m. So that was a pain. Then they still got up at like 7.
right? Like you stay up a little bit later and you're just groggy the next day, like motherfucker. Oh,
Right.
Sleep in. This is why we kept you up late.
Yeah. Did you
We
see
wanted to
though?
Don't
sleep
matter to
in,
them.
you sleep in.
I guess Miley Cyrus had a wardrobe malfunction, flash of titty.
Yeah, whole top fell off. Then she walked away and kept singing with her hands like her arm over her boobs, over that fucking
I
pencil.
want
Well,
she
when you when you wear a top that is held on by like a piece of thread, like
Right.
what the fuck do you expect?
that's what I was wondering, like, do you think that was planned?
I don't know, but she didn't
Just
have them
for
probably.
slinging boobs. Like she just like, and it was covered.
Right.
Yeah, there's no like mush and like.
Janet
trying to
Jackson
hold
got
them in
canceled
or-
for that shit.
yeah.
Not by me.
Justin
No, no,
Timberlake
no.
didn't.
I already watched
he did
it.
it.
Not by me.
JT, he didn't get canceled.
No,
at
he got it like
all.
3 more
He
times.
kept putting out more albums and shit like that.
He
Like
got in the Super,
fucking
yeah, he was a
over there
Super Bowl halftime show 2 more times after that.
Janet Jackson, what a bitch, what a whore. But
That's fucking terrible.
JT,
Dude, that whole thing was planned. The way
Yeah,
that
for
thing
sure.
just came off.
There's
Like,
some
you don't
kind
think he didn't just fucking ripped all the stitches out in one fucking pull.
no,
like,
it was like a
there's some
patch.
Velcro under that
It was
shit.
like a patch. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
There's a I think there's a documentary coming out of Janet Jackson. That's like recent, like more recent.
Janet
I think she
Jackson's
talks
titty.
about that too. About what happened. Interesting. Find her if she says it's like I was all planned or not. Probably
I
not.
would more
Probably so.
interested in her.
They're not going to admit
childhood.
it.
Right.
Even what? That was like fucking 15 years ago. 16. Actually,
Still
probably
remember it
longer than that.
though. Still remember
Oh,
I
it.
yeah.
do. I do.
Yeah. You're watching the
Damn.
game and you're like, I mean, what? We were
Remember
like
that titty?
15,
Oh, it's-
14 maybe. Is that-
Yeah. Yeah.
Our
Yeah, titty.
parents,
Yeah, it's all
my
titty,
parents had friends over and shit. I'm sitting there watching Super Bowl. Yeah, titty.
Ah, it's all titty.
What is
I don't think I saw it. I don't think I saw it live. I don't think I saw it real time.
I
It's like
saw it
I don't
live.
watch the halftime show
Oh,
all
I
the
saw
time.
it live.
Well, that's the only thing you hear. Well, so the Super Bowl used to be like only for commercials and halftime shows. Like,
Commercials, man.
used
no
to
one
be,
gave
yeah.
a fuck about who's playing in the Super Bowl because it's always the same
funny
team.
commercials.
Yeah.
I was younger, but like, yeah, man.
Yeah, the Budweiser frogs, and then what did they have after the Budweiser frogs? What
There's
did
the-
they use?
Was that? Like, that was a big thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like Budweiser had a huge one, and then the Clydesdale horses was another one. I can't. There's
Mhm.
similar iconic
They
commercials.
used to have
but,
the dog too. Bud Light had a dog.
Yeah,
Bud Light had a dog at one point. I don't know if they ever used them in commercials, but
Yeah,
Do you think Taco Bell will ever bring back the Yo Quiero Taco Bell dog?
No, he's
I don't
dead.
know. He's
He's
No.
dead.
damn.
Well,
obviously
he got-
he's dead.
Obviously,
Yeah.
he's dead. He can't-
Dogs don't live for 40 years.
He got him
Have you
under a
got-
respirator. Keep him
I
alive.
did see the Taco
Nobody
Bell.
died
pull
20
the
years
plug.
ago.
That was
Nobody pull the
Taco
plug.
Bell-
This dog's gonna live.
Taco Bell's got chicken wings now.
Saw that.
Ew. Ew.
Haven't tried. it.
Ew.
Probably won't
Chicken
try.
I
it.
haven't tried
wings
them
from- Oh,
You wouldn't eat them?
that. No.
Why?
Chicken wings from Taco
Why?
Bell?
Yeah,
From Taco-
sure.
It's probably
No.
better than the fucking tacos.
No,
I
about-
can't
I
eat
don't know
Taco
about
Bell
that.
anymore. It's fucking
Taco
straight
Bell-
to my
About that.
ass.
they actually got one of the highest rated
Doesn't mean it's
like,
not good.
nutritional fast food places you can eat at. They got like
Yeah.
the top like healthiest fast food place you can eat at. So
The best
I did
food in
see
the
that.
world goes straight through you.
Yeah.
Well, isn't
Some of the best
Tyler's
shit.
Tyler's literally eating sliders like before the
Thank
show.
you.
I just saw him pull up a
Yeah,
slider
you were
bar.
just eating White Castle.
You got some white-
Yeah,
You went
He's
to
talking
White
about-
Castle? That's my
He's talking-
man. Yes.
he's talking
You get
about
the
like
fucking
Get a crave
fucking
case?
going through it.
cheeseburgers with the onions and shit. And like, oh, I eat fucking 30 of them, man.
I
Oh,
eat
do you remember-
cheeseburger. And just Taco Bell just rips through me. Like,
I haven't had
Tyler, do you remember when
White
we used to eat
Castle
crepe cases
in years.
yes.
at the golf course? All right,
All
so
the time.
Tyler and I, we used to work on a golf course. All right, middle of the summer.
Finish
You know, it's like 100 degrees outside, and we like some days we think it's a good idea to go to Long John Silver's because at the time, that one too, I think even on 36,
Feather
37
chest.
was Long John Silver's. No, it was Long John Silver's and
I'm better than KFC.
KFC together.
Oh, was
That's
I
what
on
it
those
was.
half and halves?
Yeah. So we get the Crave case. And honestly, I don't even remember now what all was in it. But it was just, I mean, all sorts of like deep fried fucking garbage. Like, what was like the deep fried shit that was in there with it? Do you remember that?
Hush puppies?
At Long John's, yeah, the hush puppies and
Well, there were hush puppies.
fries and the little fucking crunchies.
Fish?
Yeah, those. It was like deep fried
Fish and
like
chicken. It's
I
a
got it, it
deep
was like
fried
deep fried
batter is all it
something.
is.
yeah.
Just the,
Like
just the batter.
I mean, we like yeah, literally. And, like we'd fucking eat all this shit and then like go back out to work in like the 100-degree fucking heat of the summertime.
Mm.
Like and that shit like within like 45 minutes of eating it, you had to be close to a toilet. Because your life was about to end.
Be peeing out your butthole.
Oh, geez.
You'd be peeing out your butthole.
I'm about to that's so
We-
like Japanese.
We text each other that too.
Got that 90-degree angle of a squirt.
Yeah. It was one of those things. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Hey, as long as it's not your toilet. Fuck.
There it is.
Yeah, like for an hour, you have to stay as close to a toilet as you can
There it
possibly
is, the shit.
There
The
it
shit
is.
dog.
There it is. It never fails. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. At this point,
No.
just let it happen.
I
Just take it. Just take it.
I always hate when it splashes back up, though. It's just the,
Just always
the worst fucking feeling. The worst.
Poseidon.
That
Poseidon pops up.
that kerplunk. It's like.
That's a metaphor for what's going on right now. That's what I thought you were talking about. I hate when it splashes back up. This fucking poop talk we keep doing.
Might as well get a bidet after that.
Nah, I just talking about the water. My dad just got a bidet.
Have you ever tried one?
$1,000
Have you ever tried one?
for a bidet.
He got $1,000 bidet.
There's cheaper ones. You can like
So
make
sick
shit.
of
My
wiping.
Will has one. Buddy Will has one, and it wasn't. It was.
I've
I'm
tried it
tired
before.
of
They're pretty sweet.
I bet
wasn't
you
$1,000
probably
bucks,
don't
but-
get a chapped asshole. You don't got to worry about fucking
It's-
sandpaper, toilet paper anymore.
It's different.
You
I
don't
was
got to
like,
worry about.
I tried it. I was
paper
like,
shortage.
it's different. Oh yeah, it's exactly the same faces you make. You're kind of
But
like,
you still wipe, right? Like you don't just sit there and just
Yeah.
like pull your pants up with a wet fucking butthole.
oh yeah, I'm not like, I'm not a savage.
What's the
No, you-
point? Are you saving that
you
many
get the one
trees by
thing
just splashing your asshole? Like, damn, I've had to wipe like 10 times. Like, and then I've had some that I wiped one and I didn't get poop at all.
Mhm.
It's like, whew, that was a magical wipe. What the fuck? I wipe again just to check. It comes out clean.
All right.
You got to use your fingers and do a smell check too, or what?
No, no,
Christ.
I don't go that far. But oh, so get this. Like, did anybody else used to stand up and wipe when they got done pooping? Or did everybody just stay seated and kind of lean to the side? But I used to stand
Hang
up
on.
and wipe, and I had somebody actually come in and like, why are you standing up and wiping? Is that not what everybody does? And so now I always have been so weirded out by that interaction that I sit down and wipe now. I just lean to the side and wipe.
You're fucking scarred for life.
Standing up, everything's hanging out. I'm just sitting there. Whoop.
Mike, everybody sits down and wipes.
Damn.
Everybody.
Super weird. I always stood up. And
Except for
just
you.
like, wow.
Except for you.
Throw it in the toilet. Well, if we can get
Oh my
some comments off this one, I would love to hear everybody's input. Have you ever stood up?
Are
and
you
Sit
a
wiped?
down,
stander
or
or
you
a sitter?
Stander or a sitter. when it comes to wiping your ass? Are you a stander or are you a sitter?
That's
Well,
the
no,
next
man.
poll on the podcast.
Oh
Right.
Jesus! All right, we're going over an hour right now. Anyways, that's
End it with
that's
shit.
end it. End it with the. That's yep. Can't top it. Can't top it. Oh my god. Thanks everybody. Listen to the episode if you're still around. We appreciate it. Please come for the next one. Next one will be a lot better because we got good old. Yes. Oh, you got something to say there?
No, finish
Kevin?
this first and then come back to me.
Okay. Anyways, we got Adam Gilbert of Starset. He's coming back on. Hopefully, he didn't listen to this and not want to do it anymore, but he'll be back on the next episode. I think pretty sure we're all gonna be together. So we're gonna be in, I think, at the station again. So
Yep.
Great time. Other than that, Kevin, what else you got?
Oh, so I think I told you guys about it because I sent it in a text message. So I was at work the other day, might have been this week, had to have been this week. So a woman at work was telling another guy I work with, he's about our age, that we do a podcast. And he was like, oh, no shit. And this guy just happened to, like, on this day, I walked up to their conversation and he was wearing a Starset hat.
Huh?
Like he had the star on it and it said Starset on the side. And like
Yeah.
I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't see it earlier in that day when I was talking to him. And I was like, they're talking about that we do a podcast. And I was just like, where'd you get your hat? And he was like, oh, I was like, yeah, I've seen Starset like 3 times in concert. And I was like, no shit. I was like, speaking of podcasts, I was like, we interviewed their drummer on our podcast last summer. And he was like, no shit. He was like, so he went home. I told him about it. And he went home. I sent him the link to the Adam Gilbert interview that we did. And he listened to that one and the Connor's the last one we did.
Mm.
And he tried to get on our site and buy a shirt from us. He bought like some of Adam's drum abuse stuff and tried to buy a shirt from us, which we're sold out at the moment.
Yeah. Hopefully we're getting that back up. Get more.
Yeah, he was like
Get the new
super
logo.
jealous that we're interviewing. I was like, I think, because at the time I was like, I think we're interviewing him again here in a couple weeks. This is when I sent that text to you
Text
guys.
message?
And then Kris set up the interview. So I was like, yeah, like we're interviewing him again in like 2 weeks. So I might see if I can get Adam to sign something for him.
Ooh.
Look
I'm
at you.
sure he can.
You know, nice. Sure will.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have
Slide
to,
the
but I
t-shirt
think it
over
might
to
be.
him. Like, can you sign this? He's like, no.
He's like, he saw him in like Kentucky. He was like, yeah, like I spent like $300 and shit and merchant in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely get him
Damn.
to sign something. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
That's
He was
what
like,
hear
yeah, like
about-
their new album just came out too. And I was like, yeah, it came out like I don't remember when it came out, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we were trying to get him on when was that? August? No. September. It was right on there. It came out.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it again, like I said, next episode. So I gotta do all my research and get back on that again before we talk to him.
That's just like that's the first I've ever like met somebody that knew somebody that we interviewed. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
well, I mean, like most people we interview are like they're not real big,
not a big name.
you know, not like people that somebody that I know on a I see on a regular basis would know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're still waiting on Afro Man, but I'm pretty sure he might have listened to the episode before Afro Man, and
Ain't no way.
dogging his ass. I was talking
I think
about
we burnt
that with
that
my
bridge.
wife the other day. All right, he wanted some money, like.
That's what's not awesome is Adam just wants to talk. And like I said, he invited me to his party a couple weeks ago, but of course he doesn't have any kids, so he doesn't understand the whole hey, I can't drop off a hat, go hang out, go drinking. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about that later. I appreciate the invite. I
Yeah.
like being involved. You know what? Thank you. Because
Thank
if I
you for
could go,
thinking
I
of
would
me.
go, right? I can't go because I got kids. But thank you. It's just it's a thought that
So I'm gonna
counts,
tell him
right?
like because he rides motorcycles. I ride motorcycles.
You trying to go
Okay,
for a
man.
ride? You trying
Trying to go for a ride.
All right.
Guys, we can go vroom vroom.
Vroom, vroom. Oh shit. All right. Yep. That's the episode. Like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Like I said, check us out on TikTok. It is at underscore at C_average_podcast, just like the Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Obviously, everybody's watching this. Thank you. We love you. Appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe. We're out. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.